WCIA 3+. This is Tea Time with your host, Brandon Morano.
Welcome back to another episode of Tea Time, and joining me today is Will Carcos with Willow Pond Golf Club. Will, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. What got you into golf, and kind of what started your journey?
So my dad kind of taught me the game. Grew up playing with him at Weathersfield Country Club back in Connecticut. He kind of just showed me the ropes, all that kind of stuff. We used to go to the range, putting green, take me out for a couple holes here and there, and kind of just got to liking it. Then I played in high school at East Catholic in Connecticut as well. That's where I grew up, in Connecticut. So I was played all 4 years on varsity, and my senior year was actually the captain. So kind of just got to love the game, and played in college for a year as well at Sacred Heart University, and that's kind of where I kind of got into the whole golf industry.
So what brought you into the golf industry? I know you were talking about your degrees in sports management. So
it's actually kind of a funny story. So Sacred Heart's down, obviously, southern Connecticut, down by Fairfield and Greenwich area. So my buddy, who was working at a club called Round Hill, texted me and said, hey, we have a opening for outside operations or cart kid, whatever you want to call it. And he was like, so I kind of went through my supervisor, and I was like, what are the chances that could be an internship?
Yeah.
And he was like, it actually can be. So I texted him and said, hey, count me in. This was my junior year. So I actually ended up, then I got to there, like my second day of work, and they're like, we actually have housing at Round Hill.
Oh.
You just pay it just comes out of your paycheck. So I was like, you know what? So I somehow I got out of the housing at Sacred Heart, and you know what? I actually lived there for the rest of
So on the course.
Yeah. Kind of commuted back and forth to work, and most of the schooling was actually online, because when I actually was in school, that was kind of the heart of COVID.
Right, yeah.
And that I could kind of pull that off. But so I got to know him, and his roommate, I got to know really well. His name's Thomas, and he kind of called my mentor for the time being at that time. And he worked in Florida in the winter. So after that, I, towards the end of the year at Round Hill, went and visited him in Florida. He was down in Florida working. And this is right around New Year's.
Okay.
So I went down there just for New Year's, just to kind of visit him. And one of their car kids there actually had just left.
Okay.
So kind of like jokingly, we were just kind of...
Yeah, shooting the breeze. Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what are the chances you got an opening here? Because I was just going to go back home, and I didn't really have a job at the time. I just got out of school because I graduated early, just because school, when it was online, I was just taking extra classes and just kind of banging it all out.
Yeah, you might as well at that point. I mean, you're already stuck at home anyway.
He was like, he's like, I'm not going to ask. I mean, I don't think he thought I was serious. So the last day I was there, I was like, come on, just ask. So he asked the head pro, Ryan Sharp, who was he is the head pro at Augusta National now.
What?
One of two. Yeah.
Wait, so you got Masters tickets hookups?
No, I knew.
We can talk offline about that.
So Ryan actually started as an assistant at Augusta, and then this club in Florida is called Red Stick.
Okay.
So he got the Red Stick head pro job, and he was the pro at the time. So he asked him on the last day, and actually the morning I was gonna leave, Tom kind of came in and he's like, hey, get a haircut, he wants you to work here. So I had long hair at the time.
Oh, you had the flow going.
You kind of had to be cleaned up. So flew home 2 days later and came back and worked for about 5 months. And then...
With a fresh haircut.
Yeah, exactly. Short hair. And actually my second day at Red Stick that I was working there, he came down to the bag drop where I was working at the time, and he was like, hey, my good friend is the head pro at Nantucket Golf Club, which is obviously just off the Cape. And he's like, who wants to work there? And I was like, well, you know what, now I might as well just kind of go on a world tour. So
Right.
I told him, hey, I'll do it. So when I left Red Stick, I went home for about a month and then ended up working out on Nantucket all summer, which was, I mean, awesome time. Had a blast and kind of kept that journeyman kart kid going. So, and then I eventually obviously went home, was home for a little bit after that. And then I was looking on for jobs online, and there was an assistant pro job, and I still kind of wasn't even thinking of getting into the golf industry. I mean, I was just.
Oh, so you're still kind of on the fence at this
yeah.
point.
So I was just kind of like being a car kid, just hanging with my buddies, really.
Right.
So the only reason I actually got into it was the assistant pro job was the course that I played high school at.
Okay.
So I knew everybody. So I kind of just applied, and Zach Stennett, who's the head pro there at Tallwood, I knew him just from being there from high school. I mean,
Right.
we were there 5 times a week practicing and playing.
Right.
So he gives me a call back, and he's like, hey, is this the Will I think it is? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, awesome, like we need to come in for a quick interview. He's like, would love to have you. So worked there for 2 years, and it's owned by a single owner, Dana. So I got to know him really well, kind of under his wing, and then worked as an assistant for 2 years, and then last fall, Zach kind of pulled me in, and he's like, hey, Dana is thinking about buying a course in Rantoul. So
Right.
I was like, would you be willing to maybe go out there and work there? And I obviously Rantoul, I had
No idea. Yeah, you're Central Illinois. Yeah.
So then he's like, I was like, where is that? And he was like, Illinois. And I was like, initially, I was like, I don't think so.
Right.
My whole family's in Connecticut. I living at home. So I was like, you know what? Let me think about it, but I doubt it. So I kind of just looked into it, and I saw it was like near Champaign. I was like, I know, obviously, big sports fan.
Right.
New Champaign. So was like, you know what? Let me go out. So like December, I came out here with 2 of our operations managers and our superintendent, and I mean, it was obviously Rantoul in December. There wasn't
Right. There's not much to look at.
a whole lot there, but all the people kind of that play at Willow Pond kind of came up to the club that day and introduced themselves and all that, and I mean, they're all such good people. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a whirl and kind of see where it goes, and it's been great.
So how long has that been under new management?
They closed, I believe, in the end of December, beginning of January, right in there.
Okay.
And I came out here in February.
So this is all really new. What can you tell me about, the renovations and, what have you all done to the course? And
Yeah. So we kind of put in a pro shop. They had somewhat of a shop, but nothing too crazy. Kind of put in like a desk and a counter where you can check in for golf, and a display with dozens and sleeves of balls. We got a new logo as well. So just kind of little things like that, just to kind of make it more of a golf feel, because the clubhouse itself is kind of all in one. You got the restaurant and bar kind of merged with the clubhouse, or with the pro shop. So
Gotcha.
other than that, I mean, we've kind of just made we cut all the tall grass back on the golf course as well, which has gotten great feedback. So just all little things, just kind of first year getting our feet under us, and kind of going from there.
And so we're on the website now, kind of looking at it, and we just saw this pop up here. So can we talk a little bit about this event coming up? So August 29th and October 3rd, two-person scramble.
Yep, so I actually put that out yesterday.
Okay.
Kind of heard that there was some couple things that they used to do back then, so I kind of wanted to bring that back. I know they didn't do it last year, or believe maybe even the year before. So kind of just nice couple thing. You kind of come out at 4:30, play with some of your friends. We're gonna allow them to kind of play with who they want. Kind of know who wants to play with who and that kind of thing.
See, that's nice too, because you don't get that a lot of times at
No.
scrambles.
Correct. So you kind of just, and then we're gonna as you can see there, we'll just do like a taco bar after, kind of all you can eat. And
That's great.
The payments all one. I mean, you cover the 40 per person gets you, and then you get 25 if you're a pass holder, and it gets you greens fees, cart,
Food
tournament
and-
fee, and food. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's, and you don't see scrambles that are that cheap
No.
that often.
No.
'Cause usually you're talking, 100. I've played, where it's $100 a
Granted,
person.
It's only 9 holes, but it's still food and.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Still, yeah, it's just more of a social thing. We just kind of want to get people out to Willow Pond, and
I think that's great. What can you tell me about the? I know we touched on it a little bit. What else would you like to show on the website here?
so we got junior golf that
Yeah.
we started this year, which was a big hit. I did 3 of them, one in June, one in July, and one in August. And
Okay.
I actually had a couple kids, the ones that did the July one, also did the August one, so that was pretty cool.
Good to have them coming back.
Yeah, so I did that back in Connecticut as well.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted to bring it here and see how it would go over. And I mean, it was pretty. June was a little quiet just because I think that's kind of maybe a little bit of a vacation month. And but July we had about 14 kids.
That's pretty good.
And then August we had about 9. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for first year, pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all for the
They
first time getting out. Probably.
lunch and, so yeah, I mean it's.
What's your favorite part about teaching? And is it the young kids?
I
Is
definitely
it?
love the junior golf aspect. Yeah, I mean they just kind of they feel like it's just rewarding when you see them kind of like they'll hit a good shot and they're just all so excited, and I mean you just kind of want to. The point of those that I like with the junior golf is you want them to come, like they're at that age where you want them to come to Willow Pond, like instead of you want them to be like, hey mom, that camp at Willow Pond was awesome, like let's go to Willow Pond. And even if hey, let's go grab lunch at Willow Pond, like just kind of trying to get the Willow Pond name out there,
Yeah, and I think, and you can probably speak to this better than I could. Have you seen over, I don't know, the last 3 years, have you seen more golfers coming out?
Oh yeah.
I think the game's really growing when it comes to the number of people playing.
Crazy, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think a big part of that was COVID for sure.
Right.
And that's really kind of where I saw the spike right out of that.
Because it was something you could actually go do.
Good,
Yeah.
So that was definitely huge for the game. So I mean.
Not often a pandemic helps an industry.
It didn't, yeah. I mean, it almost like in a way also hurt it because there was so many people playing.
Right.
That it was hard to play, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's probably
Time.
slowing up the course and.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a big spike in golf. I mean, even watching it, and you got a lot more people following it, like the PGA Tour and all that kind of stuff. So.
What else can you tell me about what you guys are offering? You have any other stuff coming up that I'm missing here?
We got some outings, just kind of towns around us will do outings. Like we have a Royal outing on Friday, and then Saturday we have a Fisher outing, which is actually 2 waves. So they'll do a shotgun at 8 o'clock, and then they'll do one at 1:30 in the afternoon, just because they have so many people, which is obviously great. But yeah, just kind of little outings like that. And
Man, it looks in great shape.
yeah, so we got a new superintendent this year as well. Our old superintendent, Rich, is still with us. Just kind of wanted a little less responsibility.
Gotcha.
Just kind of getting to that point where he wants to kind of just do his thing at home and just kind of mow here and there. And
Right.
so we got Darren, who's our new superintendent. He's been awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, the course is in great shape. We gotten a lot of good reviews, so
I-
happy with it for the first year.
I think I played it about 2 months ago, probably, and I really enjoyed it out there. It's a good little track.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's a great layout. I mean, you got some risk reward holes, kind of, and
There's some water out there. You get
There is.
gets
Oh,
a
yeah.
little fun.
yeah, it's a good time.
That's awesome, man. What else do you want people to know about the course?
I mean, we got, obviously, for people that maybe that have not been there, it's got a great restaurant and bar.
And the rate is amazing.
Yeah, so it's $45 on the weekends and $35 during the week.
Wow.
And seniors are $30 during the week. We don't do a senior rate on the weekends, but they're $30 during the week, which is, I would say, mainly our clientele.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a great bar and grill, great staff in there. Carla's awesome, and just got a new bartender, Julia. She's been great, and Miles, who's our new cook this year, he's been excellent. So yeah, we got a good team.
That's awesome, man. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to watch a couple videos over the last couple weeks in the PGA Tour and on the DP World Tour. Some interesting videos, to say the least. But we're going to do that right after the break, so we'll be right back. Welcome back to Tea Time, and I'm here with Will Carcos with Willow Pond Golf Club. Will, thanks for being here again, and we're going to take a look at some videos now. I think this was last weekend. We had a PGA Tour event, and a familiar face showed up, Eli Manning. So he's been known to kind of do these videos where he goes undercover places,
Sure.
and so he went undercover on the PGA Tour here. So let's take a look at that.
I have a package from Mr. Fowler here. Hope it's a new driver after those last few I saw you hit. Can you sign for that, man?
That one actually goes straight?
Yeah, this one goes straight. I used to have a mullet also. I just
There's
cut
old
mine.
Ricky.
Yours is looking good though.
Look better coming out of the helmet.
It does. It does. What's up, brother? I think it's some ribs. You didn't think Memphis had any good barbecue. You saw Texas
Oh,
is
yeah.
better, so you can try that out.
Yeah, have you tried any New York barbecue?
I have.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
my name's Dell.
Del, nice to meet you.
Delivery man.
Really?
Delivery man.
Don't be touching my fanny pack. You never touch another man's fanny pack, sir.
I'll touch this fanny pack.
These are gummies.
I mean, they all definitely knew.
Hey, boy, do we know who this is?
Maybe he doesn't.
It was a great spot. Sunglasses, I'm like, did he tell you what you been?
Oh, there's the moment.
I had no idea.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good to see you. Just having some fun. PB&J, sunscreen, anything? Gummies?
Got some Haribos out there.
Oh, the south wind. More like a east wind. Well, a FedEx courier, my real job. Always deliver. Especially against the Patriots. I need AC.
Oh, yeah.
Freak over here.
They really didn't know.
Yeah, he went to the, he bolted to the cell phone, just like what snacks? No, I'm good. Just like abort the volunteer.
That's classic. I was like, this guy's gonna be a problem. We hear experience Keegan for yeah, that is. Like the that's the real me, by the way. Everything else is fake. Talking to somebody.
4! I'm just saying what hole we're on. Seemed better, but good shot.
See ya.
All right, brother.
Where are the cameras? Like in the street?
We got all
No,
these
the
right
camera.
here. Oh, sorry.
She's got a rangefinder.
218 to the TV tower, if that helps.
Nope.
Little snack? Yeah. Need a snack? Here. Nice catch.
Okay.
Do a touchdown dance. Hand sanitizer?
Nice. We're all looking at you like, who is this? We're hiding that way too good.
I wanted to get up to the green and just like keep like wait for y'all to go. To like what the hell's going on here?
That's so good.
How are they?
So, yeah, what'd you think of that?
I haven't seen that one. I saw the one he did with the Penn State football. That's pretty good.
When he was, what was he, Chad Powers for that one?
Yeah.
That one, I think that one was a little better. This one was funny, though. I can't believe they just didn't notice him right away.
I know, it's one of those things you like wonder like if you were there if you'd notice. I mean, like I I said, his voice is pretty recognizable, but.
Yeah, but I mean, you got the, you know, he's got the long sleeves. Yeah, big, you know, bucket hat and the glasses and and all that. Yeah, and you're probably not expecting Eli Manning to be out there. Yeah. So, yeah.
When you're watching it and you know it's him.
Yeah, and he had some zingers in there. Did you hear the one about the Patriots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no.
He always brings those out.
Yep. Well, as he should. He beat him twice in the Super Bowl. So, all right, and then we got another one here. This one might be the worst putt I've ever seen professionally. So let's take a look at that.
What an awkward putt this is. Up the back edge of this green, down and away, breaking off the right with a wind.
I've never heard of this guy.
Tilling behind you.
Sime or Sime? Woo! I've done that a time or two. I think we all have. Look at it keep going.
Goodness me.
All the way
is
down.
Unbelievable what I've just seen there.
Back on the tee in a minute.
Have you ever seen a pro blow it by like that?
No, I have not.
That's the
I mean,
very
that
silent
is
walk down there.
Gotta get your wedge out now.
Yeah, I mean, now you're playing for what? If he was on in regulation, that was birdie. We'll just say that's his par, you know. Yeah, now you're playing for.
I know it's fast downhill, but this is unbelievable.
Right. Yeah. And then woo. I think it was still picking up speed when it
again, isn't it?
Yeah.
when it hit the hole.
I mean,
yeah, that's one that
one or two greens out.
Unfortunately, will probably live on,
but
you know, something he obviously is gonna.
You know, let's be fair.
Forget.
Some of these shots you're
out there. Are they going to show this?
Are incredibly
let's see if
tough.
they show this.
It's hard not to be embarrassed as a player when you do that,
but
Mogsy, it can be done, can't it? Just in his defence, some of these shots are really, really almost on the edge of impossible.
Right, with the windy conditions as they are, it just makes you look a bit foolish. 47
a par 5. This is his 5th for par. Sit. Not terrible. Very spin. Oh no! I didn't know this happened.
Off it goes.
Oh no. Okay, well they didn't show the end of it, but
No,
that was not great either.
No, not at all. Windy, but wasn't good.
What's the okay, let's go. Do you remember your worst blow up hole? Or one of your worst?
I mean, off the top of my head, in a high school match, I made a 10 on a hole.
A 10?
Yeah, so I hit 2 out of bounds, and then down the fairway, and then airmailed the green, and just kind of made a mess from there. My coach was kind of cracking up because I made 7 pars and a birdie other than the 10. So,
oh no, dude.
So other than that one hole, we kind of had it going, but yeah, nice 10.
So you went from 1 under through 8 to what was it, a par 4?
It was on the 6th hole, but yeah.
Oh, 6th hole?
Yeah, it was kind of in the middle of the round, but.
Oh no, man. That's rough.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Out of bounds left and then out of bounds right, so.
Oh, both directions, not even the same way.
Yes, oh yeah.
Oh, that's
bad. Made it worse.
Yeah, that's rough. I think my most recent one at least, I was playing in a competitive tournament, and I think I was maybe 3 over through 8, and so 9, 10, and 11 come around, and 9's a short par 4 with a creek on the left. And so I took a 9-iron. I was like, I'm just going to hit 9-iron 150 and put it in the fairway and, you know, try to make par and move on. You know, I'm not going to get cute with anything. So that's what I thought, right? I'm doing the safe play. Well, I duck hooked the 9-iron into the creek. So taking a drop now. So I'm hitting 3. And then so I hit that, end up double bogeying 8, so now we're 5 over, and then I had 2 triples right after that. So not necessarily a blow-up hole, but just a blow-up stretch, you know, and then I kind of came back, and I'm like, man, if we wouldn't have had those 3 holes, then.
That's why there's 18 holes. I always say that. Anyone can play 14 good holes, but.
Yep. And it's, how do you, okay, so this is my question. I want to get a little advice from you before we end the show here. We got about 3 minutes or so left.
Sure.
What's your advice to players when they get into those situations, have a bad hole? How do you bounce back from that? Because I see so many players that, some people I play with, some people, that they'll have one blow-up hole, and then that just starts a snowball effect after that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the key is while you're kind of having that blow-up hole, right? I mean, a lot of people try to kind of, say you hit one right off the tee in the trees, right?
Right.
A lot of people you start to panic a little bit and think, especially if you're having a good round, like, well, I need to make par here, so I need to put this on the green.
Right.
Because a lot of amateurs in their head is, I'm not going to make par if I chip out because I'm not going to hit a wedge close and make one putt.
Right.
So I would say is they call it kind of obviously taking your medicine. A lot of people will try to hit kind of that hero shot.
Yeah.
And that's where you kind of get the snowballing.
Yeah, because you're trying to hit a shot that, a PGA Tour player,
Correct.
You might be behind a tree and you think, oh, I'm going to hit a slice out here. How often? Most of us can't even hit.
You can say you chip out and you hit something on the green and 2-putt and you take your bogey. I mean, you can recover from
A bogey.
anytime.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even 3 or 4 of them. But once you start writing those 6s and 7s down on the card, then because the average golfer just doesn't make enough birdies to make up for those. That's the whole thing.
Right.
It's easy. You just got to really. It's hard to clear your head, but you just got to kind of go shot by shot. So I would say that's the biggest thing. Is just kind of try to get it out of your mind and go to the next one.
All right. Well, Will, we got about a minute left, so thank you so much for being here. You got any final thoughts or anything else you want to mention about what's going on over at Willow Pond?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, would love to have anyone out. Of course, it's in great shape. The restaurant and bar is open, so you guys if it's a nice day out looking for something to do, come on over to Willow Pond. So thanks for having me.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for being here. That's been another episode of Tee Time. We'll see you next week.